What's up, homies and homettes? Chilling. Mess around with some beats for a while. In chill mode. Shoot. Chill mode. Straight up chill mode, too. Don't leave it. Trying to make some of these beats, but the computer's flipping. It really is. Anyways, what's up with you guys, man? What's up with everybody? How's everybody doing? Still getting these papers in, man. Got one more paper to write. Shoot. Got one more paper to write. And that's it for that. This won't let me open my garage, man. This is weird. This is weird as heck. Close. Trash keep. Size. Open garage band. Quit. Can you open? Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm just gonna mess around with some beats. Computer's tripping, man. But yeah, I'm cooling. Hope everybody's doing good. Do. Open this back up. Some trippy stuff been happening with my neighbors recently, man. People just been suspecting me of doing stuff that I ain't doing. Looking at me funny, walking past. Like people are afraid of me. I ain't did nothing to nobody. You know, some woman and her kid, little baby in the stroller, some young chick walked past me. And I went actually out into the street just so she could feel comfortable when she passed me. Because, you know, people are stupid. I don't want nothing from you. And, you know, because I make my little stroll, then I turn around and stroll to the other side. And I, you know, it's where I live. It's my block. I can walk around here on the sidewalk, you know. Don't turn back and look to see if I'm looking at her. I'm like, I don't care about you. I give a damn about you or your kid. You know. Move on. Nobody's looking at you. Nobody cares. Like you're not important in my life. I'm saying? Just but people like to start stuff, man. So I just chill out to my music. You ever play quarters, man, on the block when you was a kid? Good way to hustle up $1 real quick and go and get an apple pie. Just love it. Just be hungry, man, all the time. people have been talking about, you know, me selling beats, whatnot. And I was explaining to some people that the people who ask if I'm selling these beats or they ask for a particular type of beat, they're not going to pay me. You know what I'm saying? I've been messing around online making beats for a minute. You know, I've even had people come into my little home studio, record, and they didn't want to pay me. I was just like, y'all can't come here anymore. And that's the last time I heard of, I'm like, yo, next time y'all come here, y'all gotta pay me for my beat. Like, y'all took my beat and dipped. Went and made a whole hot song. I got nothing off of that. Like, zilch. I'm like, you can't, nah. You know what I'm saying? They think because you nice that they can just, we just ain't gonna pay you. Nah, man, y'all not. This is why, after that, I stopped letting people in my house. Like, you're not coming in here and listening to my joints and then, oh man, that's hot. Can I? No, you can't. Pay me. I used to have a neighbor who used to be like, oh man, I'm gonna do stuff with you. Never did. I'm done with that. Pay me my, $100 and keep rocking. If not, I can care less. You know what I'm saying? Now today I want to mess around with different bass lines. It's gonna sound weird at the beginning because I'm not looking for anything in particular. But, when you got so many bass lines out there, you don't always have to use the hip hop bass or the, certain basses that you always hear, or the 808. It gets tiring. You can use other basses. You know what I'm saying? You really can. Like this thick bass. Take the delay off of it. You put the delay all the way on, it sounds like this. But you put the reverb all the way on, it sounds like this. So let's just say you throw down a quick beat with this. It's obvious something you want to use. I don't know if you use a trap type sound. Okay. Okay. That's old style. That type of beat. Let me slow it down. Just say 89, you get it. Just some real simple stuff. Let me quantize it real quick. Just some real just some you got this bass line, right? I'm gonna change this up. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna change that. Watch. I don't want to use that. I want to use it, but I don't want to use it. I'm gonna use this. All right, so I'm gonna. Slow that down. I'm gonna use both of these. I don't like the way it's catching. Now it's a swing to it. Go to this bass line, listen to it. It's like that. Maybe a lower. Yeah. It's hard. You can also use this for an R&B. It down where it's not so overshadowed. Trying to get it to go along with the beat. That's too distorted. Or you can just take it and copy it, bring it down. And paste it. Just try to see what goes. not all that terrible. Only problem is it's the same key. Bam, bam. It's going bam, 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 bam. But it was going, you know what I'm saying? Gotta find the right one. Gotta find the right one. Gotta find the right one. I'm gonna change these back up and just make them straight. We'll make them like with a continuous bass. So that type of thing. And then try to find a bass for it, just a different bass. Or you can just cut this out and lead with the bass. missing a high note. With a minor note. Put like a screaming lead on. That's hot. Hey, have a good evening, man. I didn't even know you said anything, so my bad, bro. I like that. I'll rock with it. Has a lot of tonality in it, doesn't it? Yeah, bro, how you doing, man? Just trying to find something. I'm just vibing out right there, right now. Just vibing out, man. Trying to get some sense. if you're a man or a woman, no more games, but I'm sorry. Just was making some music, trying to fit different bass lines in to some beats. This beat it's just okay, but it's not fitting, so I'm gonna scratch it. Just talk about music, crazy neighbors. Idmore? Nah, never heard of them. Okay, now I know that you're a man. Yeah, I'm one of those MGTOW dudes, man. Because the more I just deal with women, the more I'm just like, I just need to go my own way. And it's okay because I'm old. It's not like they're missing me. My phone doesn't ring. They live stream on Fridays and Saturdays. Okay. Yeah, it's not like I'm being sorely missed. I got half a mind to order a big ass pizza. Shoot. I'm just in that mood where I don't want to do a dang thing. I'm burnt out from school. But I can tell that I'm going to be one of the MGTOW people, man, because I'm thinking about it, man. I'm not all the way MGTOW because I do like to, look at a tenderoni every now and then. But just the trouble that they cause it's just so much trouble. They're just not worth the trouble. They're not. They're just not worth the trouble. The thing about it is, I'm not somebody who's gonna be a fashionably MGTOW dude, like because everybody else is doing it. If I go, but every time I've been locked up, it's because of a woman, because of a black woman. Every single prostitution should be legal. Well, it is in some places, but I don't condone it. But every time I've been in jail, every single time, it had something to do with a woman. Every single time. And I want to love my sisters, I do, but they just can't stand me. They don't like the way I look. They just don't like me. Yeah, I only date black women. Well, I don't really date anybody now. I don't date anybody now. I don't really try to because I'm just sick of people, saying stuff that I didn't do and then trying to get me locked up and killed. That's what they're doing now. They try to get you like offed. I was watching his brother down the street dealing with his chick, and she was just wilding out on him. And he was just trying to get her to leave. Finally he succeeded, but she called the police on him. Tried to get him taken away from his own place. I love looking at him, though. Shoot, nice big booty. Yeah, hey, listen, I'm a man, damn it. I'm going to always love looking at him. But I just don't want to be involved with them. They're just too... They're in the court systems just do whatever to black men. They just put you in the box and forget about you. That's the crushing part. If you get behind those bars, man, you're in a fight for your life. You're just in a fight. It's like, damn. And the whole time you're in there, you're thinking about this chick who put you in there. And it's like, what am I going to do when I get out? You want to go and retaliate, but the best thing to do is just be by yourself. I'm getting crazy looks from black women all over. Just walking down my own street, I'm getting crazy looks from these black women. I'm like, man, come on. Like, I'm not even interested in you. I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm saying, like, leave me alone, man. Just leave me alone. I'm cool. I don't. They're like, leave me alone. I'm good. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is. Nah, man, I don't smoke or drink. I'm a square dude. And then these black women want you to be a thug, and then they just want to. Just done. Just done, man. I'm not a thug. I'm not a pimp. I'm not a player. I'm just ordinary. And then they're like, well, marry a white woman. I'm like, nah, I'm not marrying no. I'm not going to marry no white woman. I'm marrying no white woman just to. I'm not doing that. Marry a white woman. Marrying a white woman is not going to work for me. Because I always wanted to be with a black woman. But they hate my guts. They just hate my damn guts. Tired of it. Please don't curse on my channel. I feel you, but please don't curse on my channel. They're hard to deal with, man. Yeah, commit some felonies and they'll be all over you. Nah, I'm not doing it. Shoot. Oh, damn, I'm sorry you feel like that, but okay, well, here, how about some of this? Idiot. Crazy dude. is off the chain. I'm not against. I'm not trying to. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Some racist asshole just said to get out of his country. Get out of whose country? Get out of whose country? Whose country is this? Whose country is this? I take it you're a white racist piece of crap. So let me ask you, white boy, whose country is this? You want to call people, boy, you real tough behind a computer. You wouldn't call me that to my face. How is this the white man's land? Because the white man did what to get it? Because he murdered millions of Indians to get it? So how is this the what? So how is this your land? Get a job. Okay, I get a job. What else do I need to get? What else do I need to get, white boy? This is not your land. This land belongs to the Indians. The Indians were dark-skinned people until you slaughtered them and raped all their women and children. You didn't come from this land. You are descendants of Europe. This is not your country. This is not your country because you took it over and raped and pillaged and killed almost every inhabitant on the land. Not to mention the industry that was first built up in this land was built up by slaves, by Black people, because you were too lazy to work. So you go get a job because your ancestors didn't want to work and they had my ancestors do all the work. So you're the lazy person, not me. My ancestors been working this land. My ancestors been living here before you got here. So how is this your land? Because you robbed and killed and, the battle wounded knee when you killed and gave the Indians smallpox, or Thanksgiving where you pretty much robbed those Indians, or Jamestown when you went and slaughtered all those Indians? Tell me, what part of this, how did you get this land? You killed and raped, just the same thing you're doing now, white boy. Little white punk ass gonna try to come on. You are uneducated. You come from Europe. You come from the Caucasus Mountains. Okay? You are a Caucasian, a Caucasoid. You cockless bastard. Get out of here. You know nothing. You conquered the land. That's what makes it yours. Divide and conquer. There were people who are already on this land who claimed this land. You can't just go around dividing and conquering and saying it's yours. It doesn't work like that. You think just because you're not the majority, you're the minority now. This is why you're crying about the Mexicans. You went and raped Mexicans too. You did the same thing to them. Now it's all coming back to haunt you. Get out of here. Get out of here. This isn't your land. It never was your land. You did not come from here. Your ancestors didn't come from here. You better get your history straight, Ben Franklin. Okay? Get out of here. Come on my channel, try to call. You're not hurting me by calling me the N-word. They've been calling my relatives that. You better do your history. This is not your lawn. This is not your lawn. My ancestors been here long before yours have. Whites only? Really? Let me ask you something. How did my people get here? How did the African American or the so-called African American get here? Because when I say my people, I'm talking about the Jews and the 12 tribes of the Jews. One of those 12 tribes were the Indians that were already living here. Okay, that's just that. But how did the African Americans get here? How did they get here? How did they get here? You guys brought us here, right? You guys. So why would you bring us here? See, the thing about it is when you guys invaded Africa, you didn't do your history, because now France and all European countries are all being invaded by who? Africans. You're being invaded right now. Your numbers are dwindling. Even in Europe, they said, listen, couples, you guys need to get together and have babies because we are being outnumbered. They're actually paying, white people are paying white people to have babies. Why do you think the black market is so big for white babies? Why do you think that is? It's not big for black babies. It's big for white babies. Why? Because your numbers are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and ours are getting larger and larger. Look. If the devil would have known what Jesus really was, he would have never let him be crucified. If you guys would have known what we really are, you wouldn't have never brought us over here to America. You wouldn't have never brought us over here to America's Vespucci land. This isn't even called America. Get out of here. You know nothing. You are uneducated. You're uneducated. This isn't the Indians are telling you to leave. One of the 12 tribes of Judah is telling you to leave. You're not welcome here. And when I say you, I mean you because you're ignorant, not white people. The ignorant white people, yes. The good white people stay. But the ignorant white people who keep saying, get out of my country, this isn't your country. You did not come from this place. Nowhere in America did you come from. Go back to England. Go back to Europe. Go back to England. Jesus is not white. Not even. Boy, you're stupid. You're just dumb. You know what? You're not stupid. You're dumb. Meaning you were born that way. Meaning you have a medical condition that will not allow you to think straight or right or correctly or with normalcy. You are abnormal. See? You come onto somebody's channel, and just like when you came to Africa, you went in the Ivory Coast and you paid for a bunch of slaves, but you had no idea that those slaves would outnumber you in just a few hundred years. And now you're afraid. What you scared of? Indians don't matter. They're extinct. Oh my God, you really are stupid. You know what? You're doing your countrymen a real disservice right now. You are a discredit to the race of humans. You are a blight to the sight of humanity. You are a mistake. You came from a test tube somewhere. Your dad should be embarrassed that you even exist. 10 to 1, he doesn't even claim you. I know why you mad. I know why you mad. In the mountains, some doggone where, and all your brothers and sisters, are all having babies by each other. So this caused you to have a mental capacity that won't allow you to think straight. Look, let me tell you, like Good Will Hunting, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that your mom and your dad, are really brother and sister. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. God bless you. God bless you. See, that's all you can do because you think that's going to hurt. But you can't come up with a decisive argument for what you're saying because you're not smart. You're not smart at all. There are plenty of good white people out there. And you know what? You hurt them by existing because of the way you think. You're just stupid. Excuse me, stupid is a credit. You're dumb. White people created black people. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Blacks have the lowest IQ. Let me ask you something. I almost called you stupid, which would have gave you, I don't even know why I'm talking to you because you're dumb. You can't comprehend the words that I'm saying. You can't, you can't understand what I'm saying. And so you can't put up an argument. But let me just try. Let me just try, you know, 'cause I'm gonna just try to see if there's something in there other than racist banter and epithets. I'm gonna attempt to try to reason with you. It's like trying to talk to an alien. You speak two different languages, and you know, so maybe some hand gestures or beep bop bop. I don't know. Maybe this will work. But this country is made great. Let me just say this. This country was made great not by one race. White people did not land in America and all of a sudden America got great. They were doing just fine without you. Okay, for one. For two, there are so many different races in this country that add up to what America is. White people did not by themselves make this country great. There is no way, no how you can tell me that because it's a doggone lie. You had help, okay? You had help. When you first came over here, a lot of you starved. And you know what you were eating? You were eating your own feces. You need to look up Jamestown before you start bragging about your race. Look up what you guys did when you first landed here. And you needed the help of the Jews, of the Indians that live here, one of the 12 tribes. See, you're uneducated, so I'm trying my best to help you because you just don't know anything. So I'm trying to help you out with a little of your American history, which was called the New World, even though it was already occupied. Okay, but whatever. Nonetheless, when your people first got here, they were starving because they did not know how to cultivate the land that they lived on. So what they did was they asked for the help of the Indians. This is before they raped and murdered all of them, or a bunch of them. This is before they did that. You talk about Indians are extinct. No, they're not. But you killed off a lot of them. But nonetheless, you guys didn't know what to do over here in the so-called new land, new country. You didn't. You needed a lot of help. You really did, because you were dying. You were eating your own feces. That's how nasty. That's how damn nasty they were. That's what they were doing. That's what they were eating, crap. They were even doing that in England. They were doing that in England because so many people were dumping their crap in the streets over there in England. And actually, when it was going into the river, when they would fish and get the fish out of there, you need to look up your own history. Some nasty stuff, okay? You guys, like you're some damn pride. You didn't come over here and all of a sudden America got great. You had the help of so many different races. It's even funny. You mean to tell me the Asians did not contribute? Okay, before you even act like the Asians didn't contribute, who do you think we owe trillions of dollars to? The Asians. We owe China. Why do you think that is? Because we were borrowing money from them, and we still owe them today. Okay, if you're so great, then why do you owe the Asians all this money? And you know where the Jews came from? One of the 12 tribes? Asia. We're called Asiatic black men. So you've been needing my help since the dawn of time. Okay? You need to go and look up where y'all came from in the Caucasus Mountains, okay? While we were circling the mountains, you were living up in those mountains, and God told us, don't go up there and mess with you, because he knew what was going to happen. You needed to read the book of Deuteronomy, because you've been needing my help ever since you've been in existence, buddy. You need the help of the Asians right now. Right now, Jerusalem is in Asia. Our people come from Asia. Okay, you talking about go back to Africa. You don't even know. You don't have a clue because you are dumb. That's it and that's all. You don't know anything. This guy on here calling me the N-word and trying to exert some type of, racial, trying to insert some kind of racial battle, but he knows absolutely nothing. Get a job. I'm a veteran. I'm a 51-year-old United States veteran. What do you do? What have you done for this country? What have you done for this country? What have you done for this country? Not a damn thing. I'm a taxpaying citizen. I worked for the House of Representatives. My whole life I gave to this country and my family. We got at least 5 veterans in my family and some that are already in the military. What have you done for this country? In the military for this country? What have you done? Nothing but sit behind your computer, beat off, and call people the N-word because you're dumb. You're dumb. All lies? I'm not I have a degree. Do you have a degree? I have a degree. Do you have one? Once again, me adding to society and trying to make society better. I have a degree. My brother was in the military. My father was in the military. I was in the military. My nephew, my sister. What have you done? What have you done for this country? Were you willing to fight for this country? You have nothing. You're stupid. And you're going to get reported. Thank you very much. I needed that. I needed to vent. You're a sorry little dick white boy still living in your mother's basement at 30 years old. And you have no job. And you're busy playing some stupid video games all day because you have no future. That's what you are. You're a mommy's boy. That's all you are. You're a mama's boy because you wouldn't dare say those things to anybody's face, probably some little girl somewhere, because you know what will happen to you. You know you would get your ass beat. Period, point, dot, blank. You would get your ass whooped. And you would get beat, and it would be all over Instagram, and everybody would laugh at you for the bigot that you are. And you know what's really sad? I bet your mother and father aren't even bigots. I bet your mother and father are some good, decent white folk. But you just decided to be the jackass of the family and just decided to be a, desk jockey, bigot, just run around calling people the N-word because you have nothing better to do. Do you have a degree? Do you have one? No, probably don't, because you barely got out of high school. I doubt if you even did that. I bet you dropped out, didn't you? What have you done for this country? What have you tried to do for this? Have you ever worked with or for the homeless? Or are you homeless? I mean, have you ever done any of that? Because when you look at my track record, it will embarrass you. Point blank, you have nothing on me. What have you done for this country besides call people the N-word? I'll get lynched by who? Come on and lynch me then. You didn't help re-elect Donald. Come on and lynch me. You're going to lynch me? Come lynch me. What's your address? I'll come to you. I'll come to you. What's your address? Put your address in there, tough guy. I'll come to you. I'll come to you. Put your address in there. And your phone number. And I'll come to you, and you'll see if you lynches who. Put your address in there. You are a pussy. That's what you are. You're a scared little girl. Put your address in there. If you're so tough, you're talking about murdering black people, put your address in there. Let's see how tough you are. I don't think you will. Because you're not tough at all. Go ahead, put it in there. Okay. That's not your address. That's not your address. You know that's not your address. If I look up that address, you know that's not going to... What's your name? Put your name with it. That's not your address. What's your name? Okay, what's your name? Put your real name in there. I could show up in anybody. All right. Now, all right. Well, I'm going to look up your address and see if this is yours. You got a Facebook? I'm going to look up your Facebook. I'll come see you. I've been to New York. I've been to Syracuse. Talk crap to the wrong person. We can go head to head. We can do this. Little dick white boy. This little dick white boy on here talking crazy, talking about he's gonna lynch me. Okay. That's not your name either. See? You ain't got no balls. Yeah. You're getting bolder. Yeah, that's not your name. Your name isn't Johnny Rebel. You are a little dick pussy. That's what you are. You're a punk ass little dick cracker white boy. That's what you are. You're a disgrace to your own race. White people disown you. White people don't want nothing to do with you. Yeah, white people don't want nothing to do with you because you're a tiki torch carrying dumbass Nazi. That's what you are. You little tiki torch boy. Your name ain't no Johnny Rebel. Put your real name in there and your real address. Little punk ass. You don't want none of me. That's not your government name. Go on to Facebook and there'll be all kind of Johnny dumbass rebels that pop up. Don't want none. Look at this, about 30 of them. How bold as heck. How bold as heck. Oh, I know this ain't you. I know this ain't you. Look, even a person that don't even have a face on Facebook. It's not you. You're not gonna give me your real government because you know better. You know better. You don't want no smoke. You don't want no. Well, come see me now. I live in Ohio. Come see me. I live in Columbus, Ohio. Come see me. I live in Columbus, Ohio. Come see me. You're more than welcome to come see me. Where you want to meet at? Where you want to meet at? Okay. I'm in Ohio. Come on. Come today. Come tomorrow. You won't make it back home. You won't make it back home. Give me your real address and your real name. Name isn't Johnny Rebel. Nobody's stupid. Johnny Rebel. This dude. You about as dumb as a sack of rocks. You dumb as a sack of rocks. Stupid as hell. Johnny Rebel. What's your real name? You'll be here tomorrow? Well, come on, Big Towel Vegan. Well, come on. All right. You come on. Where we going to meet at? Where you want to meet at? Downtown? You want to do your thing downtown in front of everybody? Huh? You want to lynch me downtown in front of everybody? Where you want to lynch me at? Since you're so tough. Johnny Rebel. Give your real name. Johnny Rebel. Boy, y'all gonna make me lose my mind, and I'm trying not to. I've been trying not to, but people just been, whew, woo-wee. Y'all gonna make me lose it. Maybe YouTube will find them after I report them. Well, come on. What's your phone number? Put your phone number in there. You give me the wrong address. You give me the wrong name. Give me the right phone number. Come on. We go live. We can talk live right now. What's your number? Put it in there. We can talk live right now. Let's go. What's your number? I'll call it. I'll set up a meeting place right here on the live. Come on, Dickless. No? You don't want to do that? You want to give me a fake name and fake address, but you don't want to, no? You don't want to do, oh, okay. Okay. See, this is how people act when they don't, when they don't have any intelligence, when they can't hold a conversation, they revert to violence. It's all you got. All you got is threats because you have no education. You don't know anything about America. All you are is drunk off of a Make America Great Again. And you didn't help Donald Trump win the election. Donald Trump was going to be the president no matter what because it was chosen by the Electoral College, which is a small group of people who choose who the president's going to be. Donald Trump lost. He lost the presidency by 3 million people. But he was chosen anyway, just like George Bush over Al Gore. You didn't help anything. It was going to happen anyway. Donald Trump lost the presidency. He lost the popular vote. The people voted for Hillary Clinton. Dumbass. Donald Trump lost. But the Electoral College are the ones who put him in there. Make America great again. When was America ever great? When was America great? When were they so great that we're going back to it? Because what, slavery? When? When they were burning people and sicking their dogs on them and with hoses and what? When? When was America so great that we need to go back to that time? When? When you guys were killing Indians? I'm just curious. When? Because black people have been catching hell since we've been here. So whatever time that you guys want to go back to, it's still going to be bad for us. We'll make America great. Leave out of my country. You guys invaded this country. And then you counted on the Indians to help you. Same thing you did to Mexico. Out of here. White power. Slavery was great, will be great again. You have no idea what you're talking about because the people who are going to be enslaved are you. I bet you never picked up the Bible a day in your life. You have no idea what the Bible reads. Put your phone number in there, tough guy. Come on, let's talk about it. Come on. No, not gonna happen. Yeah, well, you'd be surprised where you're gonna end up, boy. Boy, you're a piece of work. You have no conversation. This is all you have is boy, the N-word, slavery. You have nothing. You know nothing about history. You know not one damn thing about history. If white people wanted us to stay in slavery so bad, then why did a bunch of white people fight on the side of black people to get us out of slavery? You know, your own countrymen were fighting in the Civil War, the bloodiest war on, American soil, so somewhat, in the Civil War against those who wanted, us to work in the cotton fields. Why would they do that? Why would all those white people die beside black people marching to Selma? Those 4 men that died, one of them was white. Why? Why would white people hang white people? Because that really happened too. See, you don't know anything. You have no conversation. Your only retort is to call me the N-word and threaten my life. And that was a mistake. That was really, really a bad mistake. Because you're just not too smart at all. You're really not. You're really not too bright. And you really have no idea who you're talking to. But such is life. Anything else you have to say? You got anything else? All right. Now I can go ahead and report you to the police. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, shoot. Let me undo this. I'm going to undo it because, yeah. Meet him at Easton. He's a coward. He's a coward. Give me some phony address. Talking about some Johnny Rebel is his real name. Johnny Rebel's not your real name. I tell you what. He is going to be under investigation. That's just that. Because YouTube will know about what transpired today. Just in case something happens and I got to go to court because some crazy ran up on me and I had to defend myself. There it is right there. Because I will defend myself by any means necessary. A lot of people think that, I won't defend myself. Like I will. Like I will defend myself by any means necessary. And I won't feel not one bit of remorse when, whatever happens. So, yeah, he's going to, yeah, no intelligence whatsoever. No. Anyways, that was enough for me. I'm gonna go ahead and file a report with the with YouTube and with the police for this guy. So I will talk to you guys later.